gotten more crowded.
That's right.
Well, when I tell people that it's going to get busier after lunchtime, I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding.
Not kidding.
And I used to panic before lunch here at the store when I first opened. I was like going through my exit strategy. I was like, okay, I could sell my store for $1. I could sell everything for like 80% off. I'd still be a loss, but and then the lunch crowd finishes, and then they all pile into the store.
Nice.
Nuts. But yeah.
Well, you guys, y'all just heard from Tiffany from Roll2Play. That's right. We've got her finally on our SCNS Live Roll2Play table, and it's okay because you're dealing with a lot of stuff right now. I mean,
yeah, this is great.
I mean, it's basically like we're at your party, and you're just being the great hostess that you are, just going around, just seeing what everybody's doing.
That's all I want to do. I didn't even put myself on the schedule because I knew if I was behind the counter, that's the worst place for me to be at because I'm going to be pulled away, and people would be waiting to check out, and they'd be like, "God, this store sucks. Man, I'm taking forever to be checked out." So I give it to my staff. They are awesome.
Yeah.
They take care of everything that I can't take care of.
We actually just talked to Andrew Farmer. He's fantastic, and he had to cut his interview short because he was like, I gotta go work.
Yeah.
I'm like, but then he said he was like, this place doesn't work though, and I think that kind of shows with the environment that you've laid out.
It's good, yeah. I mean, it's all about community and bringing people together and board games. I mean, God, and it blends into the whole nerdy, geeky culture as well. And I love that, and that's what it's all about. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Coming together as a family.
Oh.
It's a peaceful moment. Unicorns, rainbows, glitter, ding.
Devil hats. So you actually, speaking of coming together, you met her a while ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it was years ago at Anime Fest, and I was with a group of girls that was playing. We were the only table of just girls playing D&D in the game room.
Ah, that's right. I remember that day.
And it was
that's right.
Like, I don't remember all that happened. I just remember you're like, oh my God, that's so cool. And you were like really excited, and we were all really excited.
Yeah, that's what, yes. Yes,
and then,
because women still are underrepresented, but that's just the nature of it, and that'll change. You know, it's okay that it's a male-dominated. It's nothing. I mean, that's okay, but I like that over the years it's changing, and there's more and more women in the gaming industry as well.
And actually, the DM for that game has started a Star Wars campaign, and while we do have a couple of guys playing in it, it's literally only 2 guys, and the other 4 players are girls.
Ah, how fun!
It's wonderful.
That's good synergy. Yeah, I like that.
And everyone's enjoying it.
Yeah,
like it's just so much fun.
It's neat to come and bring in all the different perspectives because yes, genders are all equal and stuff. Sure, whatever. But genetically, we're not. And to embrace that and have fun with it and bring that in the storytelling game, that's fantastic. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I don't think I could have done the D&D game we've started if women weren't involved. Yeah. Because we've got, you know how it is. We got like all these like macho men just being like, oh, we gotta do this, and she's like, y'all are idiots, and we're like,
that's what it, you bring in the different elements to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Linda's character's like, I don't care. I'm just gonna steal your money while you're angry at each other.
I like that.
That's what she's doing.
Awesome.
Except she doesn't steal from me.
Of course not.
Yeah, because you're her elf friend.
That's right.
But in any case, I mean, this place is huge. I mean, this is fantastic. I mean, how long did it take to really just get this place?
Well, that's a whole process in itself because I started in March last year trying to expand. Mm-hmm. I didn't know if I was just going to take the wall out or if I was going to move into another space. I knew that there was a tenant struggling with her rent, and I was like, oh God, they're going to kick her out. I really like her, but I could have her space. So I had this little battle in my head. I want her to succeed, but I don't want her to succeed. And then I was looking at other places, but that would mean I'd have to break my lease. And so it wasn't until probably November that the landlord came up with the idea and said, well, the tenant that's struggling because she needs to reinvent herself, we swap places.
Oh.
And it worked out. I wish I had gotten to know her at the very beginning, and I think we could have swapped places and done this positive move so much much earlier. She's happier with her space now, and it's beautiful. She did a fantastic job. I get this larger space, and it's exactly what we need. And the goal is that I outgrow this space. She can have her studio back, and you'll see in the walls that they're sponge painting, but if you look at it closely, her students' names are there, and dragons are there. Wouldn't that be cool if we both expand it and she can come back to this, have her walls back? Doesn't that feel good?
That would be
That's
so
what it's all
cool.
about.
Yeah.
So we're helping each other with marketing and promoting and to grow each other. She's the one that also helped me put together this super grand reopening. And if you look over at her space, she's Oscar Steele Studios. She's doing the same thing that we're doing. We have the tent out front. We have all the different people here, lots of activities. It's really cool.
Man, I love that story.
It's really good. And what's really cool, not that I'm going cheese level here with you guys, but I am. The property owner, my landlord, was here just a few minutes ago, and he walks in and he's so impressed. He loves what I'm doing here. He loves what Oscar is doing over there. And what landlord gets that involved with their tenants because they believe in us? Not very many.
No.
He does, and that's really cool. Yeah, I know.
That's excellent.
Community.
It's like, that's exactly what it is. It's like a
Exactly
community
right.
coming together to do this, and I love that.
And it's not me doing it all. It's everybody. I am just one person out of many coming together.
Well, you're definitely lucky to have all those amazing people in your life to do this. I know, just sweat. Do we have any tissue? I got
I'm
napkins.
supposed to be a
I got
cold-hearted
Chipotle.
wench, you know?
Here you go, Matt.
Thank you, Rob.
It's a rare moment. I'm going to go back to my non-emotional state.
That's right. Take a second. Yep.
Puppies. All right, so what's next?
So what's next? What do you want to talk about?
Well, we other things that I'm getting into is more of the podcast world.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know if you can see it from here, but I am going to get into more future podcasting like you guys. But that means that I'm bringing. It's not that I'm going to intrude on your territory, but we can partner up and do bigger
That'd be
things
excellent,
and
yeah.
give each other even more exposure. Because I've been doing a lot of tabletop game reviews with Taffeta Darling. Our show's TNT. We've been doing a Hero Clicks podcast, which has been growing like crazy. And we're getting ready to do a Magic the Gathering podcast.
Oh, nice.
We're getting ready to do a board game podcast with Alex Lee Martinez. He's a local author here. I love his books, by the way. And so it's just tapping into all the local talent here and building on what's already existing and making it more awesome and promote that positive gameplay, that positive community feel, local talents and things like that.
So
it's a no fear attitude.
Where can we find those podcasts at?
It's under my name, Tiffany Franzoni, on the YouTubes.
Okay.
And that the only reason for that is, as we all know, Google Plus is in a constant state of beta.
Yes, that's so true.
Yeah.
So I tried to do it as Roll2Play, but it changed. So it's just under my name. But yeah, you can find it under there.
Man, so you're really busy. You got this store, you got the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, man.
Should I even talk about Tabletop and Board Game Learning Expo?
Go for it.
You know
Let's
about
do it
that
all.
too.
Yes, we do.
That's a new business now. We're having Table 2 start up in March 17th through the 19th. We had close to 700 people come last year, and this year we're going to be doubling it because, again, I'm partnering up with The Collected and not doing it by myself. Again, you know, I don't need that. But The Collected and DFW Nerd Nighters, and we have a lot of really neat guests coming. So yeah, it's just on and on and on.
Well, and tell us what is that like? What's your goal for that expo?
To bridge the nerdy, geeky community with the mainstream community. To bridge game designers and game developers and the gaming manufacturer with people that play games with people that don't play games.
Wow.
So yeah.
So when can people go and check that out?
The website's live, but because I created it as a brand new business entity, I had to jump through legal hoops.
Oh, fun.
So we're not selling tickets online. Give me about another week, and we will be.
Okay.
Because I had to do banking and all that kind of stuff. So all that's been ironed out, and that'll happen again.
Well, just let us know, and we'll just promote the heck out of it.
Yeah, please come. It'll be great. It's a big old party.
Yeah.
And Roll2Play will be sponsoring it. Space Cadets from Houston sponsoring it.
Nice.
Board Game GeekCon, they're sponsoring it, and we've got a few other big sponsors that are joining in. And
Golly, I mean, that's 2015 is already your year. I mean, you've got that, you've got this, you've got the podcast. I'm never gonna make an excuse ever again about I'm too busy, because Tiffany's got it busier.
Well, I left my corporate job, so that helped.
Oh, I bet it would.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it with the corporate job in the way. So I have a very loving husband that was very supportive of that decision.
God, man. And how cool would it be? I mean, that's like a dream come true for a lot of people to quit their corporate job or any sort of job that they have to open a store like this and just to have fun with your day, doing whatever you want to do.
It is a lot of fun, but you go back on a budget. Remember the college days of ramen noodles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back on that. Yeah. Send me food.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing. Yeah, is that going to be our next drive? Is a food drive for Tiffany? Yeah. Oh goodness.
But yeah, this is great, and I've loved seeing you guys through the different conventions, and that's how I had my starting. So it's again bringing in the convention. So yeah.
Jason couldn't be off camera for too long.
Yeah, that's how I got to meet Jason, was through the conventions. Yeah, it's a whole world. It's a whole community. This is awesome. That's why I chose Cobell, Main Street, Yuppieville. They're boggled by all of this. They are totally boggled by all of this. How cool to bring all that together.
It really is. It is fantastic, and I love that. Like most of the time, you see like little niches, like with different shows. It's like you're always competing with each other, but that's never our case. We're friends.
Yes.
We've got the Jedi Cole universe. We're friends with those guys. We actually just met some new people who are doing their own thing on iTunes, so put their own podcast. So
good.
Yeah, it's like a little network, and it's fantastic.
Yes.
And we were just talking about Alcon. We were just talking about Alcon and how Alcon is going to be like a mini reunion, and this is like the pre-reunion to that reunion.
Yes, that's exactly what it's all about.
So how many cons are you going to be at with Roll2Play this year?
I average about 1 to 2 a month.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to maintain that this year. Tony, one of my staffers, he's heading up all the conventions. Drew's helping me with the negotiations because I'm doing more panels and running gaming rooms and stuff. So we're really trying to fine-tune what we do and step up our game. And so you'll see us at a lot more and in a much more prominent spotlight, if you will, because we have a lot more to offer.
That's amazing and wonderful, and I can't wait. I'm excited.
I know, it'll be good. It'll be good.
One of my favorite things to see at conventions, even at like anime conventions, is the tabletop gaming area, like with the board games and stuff.
Yes.
Because I'll just go over there and I'll spend like 30 minutes looking at dice.
Yes.
Just looking at the dice, and then I'll try and look at all the games. I'll just talk to the people. Like, I just love going over to that little area because it's always separated, or at least at ACON or A-Fest now, whatever, at one of the hotels, it's always separated just a little bit from everyone else.
Yeah, it's like just a reprieve.
Yeah, it's a really nice reprieve, and I can just stand there and look at this game for a while, or I can just casually sit down if I'm wearing heels and just look at this game or look at that game and just be ignored by everybody and be completely happy with it.
Right, and you bring up a really good point. It's so easy over games to socialize, and you don't have that awkward social interaction. And that brings me to what I've noticed in the gaming world. There's a lot of autistic kids that come into my store because they're safe. They can play a game within the rules of the game without feeling that awkward, I don't know what to do now because it's social stuff. And that's really cool.
Yeah.
So it's bringing, again, you're gonna hear it over and over and over. I'm not the only one that's saying it. It's bringing people together.
It definitely is, and I think that's what really draws us to this whole thing, and we love it.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Building lasting friendships over games.
I know, it's cool.
It's the most amazing thing ever.
And then the sense of humor's come out. Oh my God, I love it. You get to see people for what they really are through games.
Oh, it's true.
You're kind of cutthroat.
Oh, I know. I'm so competitive. I'm so like when we were just playing that one game, and I had to like tone myself down. I'm like, Matt, just whatever. Don't care. I don't care. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose friends. Like it's gonna be the biggest thing.
I could see the like slight anger when I won the Flux game before round one was over.
It's fine. I don't care. You didn't give me a chance. It's cool. Whatever.
Your turn. I already happened.
That's awesome.
But what I love about this place too is, and I don't know like if it's your inventory or what it is, but I bought my first D&D dice from you.
Oh yay!
Yeah, and I when I found them, I looked at them. I was like, man, I've never seen any other ones like these. And so every time I check your stock at a con or here, I'm always like, do they have it? Do they have one like mine? And you never do. So I always feel like what I have is exclusive stuff. And I don't know, I love this place. Like, I think it'd be.
Thank you. I can't take full credit because I follow trends. I love numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The world of dice has changed a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and dice come and go. And I know Chessex is one of the biggest purveyors, and so is Crystal Cast. But there's a new game dice company. I'll show you later.
Ooh.
See how
show me. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Like you have both of our attention now.
I know. I'll show you. Yeah, and but it's always growing. So as a retailer in this industry, I have access to a lot of really neat, unique games that help people buy their first dice sets, and that's the huge resurgence of board games and tabletop games and even miniature war games. You know, that's why it's coming back, because it's so much easier to dabble into new product lines. So yes, it's cool. It's a good time to be in gaming. That's for sure.
Yes.
Definitely. Well, Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us.
Talk you guys' arm off.
I don't know. It's fun. We want that. We want that.
okay.
But I don't want to, like, you to exclude anybody else over there.
See people grabbing my eyeballs over
Yeah.
there. But that's okay. It's okay.
Well,
It
thank
is
you.
what it is.
I mean, guys, you got to go come over here to Roll2Play. Make good friends with her. Got to make friends with her because she's an easy person to talk to and be around and everything, and we all love her. So, even though she has to become cold and stoic.
I am cold and
Yeah,
stony.
look
I
at
want to
her.
be cold and stony.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. We will see you again.
Yes.
And maybe we'll beat each other's butts in a game set.
Heck yes.
That'd be awesome.
Very soon. She's mean. She's
I love it.
She is
Don't
cutthroat.
change.
I won't.
So one of your fans already.
That's awesome. You're here for the same thing?
Aww.
Yeah, that's kids for you.
There you go. Safe place.
What can you not take anymore?
Everyone's saying she's mean.
Oh, she's defending you. Oh,
I'm not.
I think she's defending
Now
you.
she's defending herself.
you're
Oh, that's adorable. That's fantastic.
See, gamers of all ages here.
That's
I know,
right.
it's all ages. It's all
Guys, you'll get this experience and more if you go to 150 South Denton Tap Road, Suite 114, Capel, Texas 75019.
No plug it.
That's
Thank you.
no problem. Yeah, we got to make sure everybody knows where to go. So
That's
I forget
right.
about doing that kind of stuff, so thank you.
you're welcome. All right, thank you.
All right, I've got to get going, but yes.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, we'll be right back with somebody else. We'll talk to somebody else.
Who knows?
We'll be gaming at some point. Rob's over there. He's got a camera. Yeah, we haven't seen Rob on camera. Rob, come over here real quick. Get over here.
Come say hi.
That's
Come say
right.
hi real quick.
And Chris, there's Chris too.
Hi.
That's right.
I'm on the interwebs, Mom.
That's right. That's
Hi.
right. He is.
Hello.
I'm gonna restart this broadcast so it's not going into
Hi.
Tiffany.